All right. Hello, parents. We've had a great first day of school. Figured there'd be a lot to talk about, and it might be easier to make a video and you can kind of watch it at your own time rather than me type up this really long Class Dojo message. Um, really, today was pretty awesome. Kids did a really good job. We talked about our rules, our procedures, how to stand in line quietly. We got all of the supplies sorted out. Thank you very much for those. If anyone is missing anything, feel free to bring it in whenever. I know one person brought in uh, earphone type things. Those are fine. I usually recommend the over the ear ones just because they seem to last longer, but you don't have to rush out and buy anything. Um, if they break or something, I'll send you a message privately and we can go from there. Uh, if there's anything about those, I have some notes. I might send you a private message. I know someone needed to make sure they had a cord. They said they left the cord at home. I don't want to mess with Bluetooth. It can get messy. I'd rather just hardwire everything in. So I'll send you a private message if that's the case. Some things that I didn't mention at open house, because why would I? I totally wouldn't have thought about it. I keep my room pretty cold. I'm kind of hot natured, so I have my AC on and it blows. And thing is, in my room, I'm sure like every other room, when the air's on, it works really well. So if a kid's sitting underneath a vent, they're gonna get blasted cold air. I can't teach if I'm hot. Like that's just how I am. Miss McCammond's exact opposite. Her room's 1,000 degrees. It feels like to me. So if your kid is cold, they can bring in a light jacket. They can leave it here. Maybe write their name on the tag just in case it gets mixed up or something. Makes it easier to figure it out. But yeah, they can leave a jacket. I can't teach when I'm sweaty, so my room tends to stay cooler than some other rooms. Um, Water bottles. Everyone who brought a water bottle today, it not only had a lid, which is a must, but it also actually had a straw. So if it tips over, it's not going to spill out everywhere. Excellent. If just a plain regular like plastic water bottle is fine, but I just got brand new carpet and someone's going to spill one and it's going to splash water all over their Chromebook, their book, my carpet. So they can bring in a bottle of water, and it can, as if it has that lid so it doesn't spill out if it gets knocked over, like a straw lid. That's primo, man. That's awesome. um Jackets, water bottles, yeah, just water. No Gatorade, no sweet tea or lemonade or even the flavored packets, because I use that as incentives that they can buy um, later. So I just plain water. We have water fountains, so if they don't have one, it's fine, but definitely helps. Chromebooks went home today. One didn't. I'll send that parent a private message. Left it on the desk, so I'm looking at it right now. No big deal. If they don't know their login name or username and password, we didn't even talk about those today, so that's fine. I don't think they'll need it, but if they do, just say, "Hey, man, sorry." They will need to be charged and come back every day. If that becomes an issue, they can stay here, and I can charge them every night before I leave. I've had to do that multiple times, so charged every single day. Even if that means, sometimes, we all forget. I forget to charge my phone just like everyone else. If you send the charger in with them, that's fine. We can plug in. I got plenty of outlets. The only problem is just like everyone else, we're busy and I can forget to send the charger home that evening. So, that's just things that the way it worked in the past, but they really need to be charged because we will use them, starting next week, especially every day. So make sure they stay charged. Um, I'll send some private message out. Some of the cases, they were missing either the bottom or the top. I believe those were given out the exact same way they were turned in. They kind of checked over them, make sure they worked correctly. But if your child had a broken bottom case, they haven't replaced those yet. I think they're ordered. So if you're missing a top or a bottom, just be extra careful. There, even some of the chargers, one charger was missing a part. Someone, I don't even think, turned in a charger last year. If you have siblings at home who have an extra one, maybe make do for now. I'll try to get some better answers on that. But yeah, it was a pretty easy day. Tomorrow, we'll get into some more actual schoolwork, kind of see how well they work. Letter writing, mostly number writing. Uh, we'll go from there. Monday next week, I would like to really hit the ground running as our first real week with a real spelling test, a real reading, because if I don't, then I'm going to be spending not just 3 days, but 8 days of kind of treading water a little bit, and that's too much. So I would really like this week to be our procedures and our routines and how the class works, and then next week we really hit the ground running. Check my notes here again. If someone's riding a different bus, and this is new from previous years, they need that bus pass a day before, which is different. So be thinking ahead if plans are going to change. Or if they're going home with someone, like especially like Friday nights, if they go home, stay with someone the night, we need to know by Thursday what's going on. I keep stressing that. If you haven't filled out the free or reduced survey or whatever, it's on Harmony. It takes about 20 minutes. You need to be able to sit down and actually look at it because they need, income information stuff. So you got to have, the ability to get that stuff. But if we can get our percentage for the corporation up high enough, then all breakfast for the corporation will be paid for or reimbursed by state, however they work it out. So we're just hoping we can get our number up so that everyone has that and we don't have to worry about that. If you have any questions, let me know. As always, this video went a little bit longer than I planned. I'm sorry about that. I hope you guys have a great night. Get some sleep. Let your kids get some sleep. And I'll see them tomorrow.